And here we are. Welcome to UTB Blogcast number 112. This is one that we just threw together really quick because we weren't really sure what we were doing or even if we were doing it. But suddenly Wayno said, "Hey, you guys want a guest?" And we're like, "Sure, let's go." Because Wayno's been gone for a while. Roy was gone last week. Everybody that was here last week is not here this week, except for me. I'm here. Yay, Brad.
Yes, it has been a while since I've been on.
It has been. You've been off droning on, apparently.
We have. We've been very busy. There's been a lot of things happening with family and work and, Christmas and holidays and all that sort of thing. So, yeah, life's been pretty hectic.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on a couple reviews for those Christmas items there, son.
Yes, we've done a bit of splurging. First one I'm going to review, but it's not going to be a small review. It's quite a big review. Is a drone that that Santa got me for Christmas. Actually, I bought it for myself because the wife didn't want to spend the money. But it's a DJI Mavic Pro drone, and I've actually skinned it with the Aussie flag. I found this site based in the US called decalgirl.com, and they make skins for lots of stuff like tablets, mobile phones, drones, and all sorts of things. So, they've got quite a good choice there. They're all made with 3M adhesive, and they peel off nice and easy, and don't lose any residue, leave any residue on whatever it is that you're skinning. And they've got a really good choice of different skins that are available. And I think this skin package cost me around about it was about $40 or $50, $40 or something like that. And with the drone, it's the combo that I bought was called a Fly More combo, and you get a case with it and a couple of extra batteries and spare props and things like that. But this drone itself has been out for probably 12, 18 months, I think. So it's not the newest. In fact, they've just released a new Mavic Air, which is about half the size again. Now, everything folds up on it. So the legs fold up, and it's, that's the size of it. So it's quite compact. It fits in a nice little shoulder bag. Records in 4K video. It's all GPS controlled and very stable and easy to fly. It's got several smart or intelligent flight modes where it can you can have the thing hovering out above you and have it track you and track your movements and all sorts of things. It's got a range of about 5 kilometres, which is quite good, and it'll fly to a maximum height of 500 metres, although legally you're not really allowed to fly that high. In Australia, we're limited to 120 metres in height, and different countries have different regulations. So in Australia, you've got to keep the drone in your line of sight. And like I said, you're not allowed to fly over 120 metres. You've got to keep away from airports and things like that. But a lot of fun. Still trying to work out all the modes and everything in the programs and settings and what it can actually do. But I took it away on my Christmas holidays. The family went camping and got some great footage of the camping area and the kids and family swimming down the river and everything. It's a lot of fun. Definitely not a toy. It cost me.
I think I would have it just follow me around everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere I went, I would just have it follow me. It'd be my little friend.
It is. Yeah, I've only sort of played with that feature once, and I couldn't get it to work properly. I've really got to play around a little bit more with that. But even for points of interest is another mode where if you've got a tower or a building or something like that, and you want to fly around the object, it'll you can set the perimeter that it flies around and the height that it flies around, and it'll basically fly around it and record that point of interest. There's so much you can do. There's hand gestures. You can have it flying up above you and just, make a sort of square with your hands, and it'll take a selfie of you and all that sort of thing. It's fantastic. Yeah, there's and they're constantly improving the software with it, so a lot of fun. But I definitely recommend, even if you've got mobile phones, tablets, things like that, checking out decalgirl.com, DECALGIRL.com. They're based in the States, and they make great skins and wraps for all different things. And, yeah, very, very worthwhile checking out.
Could they get you a better screen protector for your Key One than...
Yeah, actually, I haven't checked whether
Sorry,
they do.
I was calling back to the last time you were on here, I think.
Yeah, I don't know whether they do wraps for the Key One. I didn't really sort of get in and check the phones, but all your common phones for sure. You'll definitely find a skin. Even your PlayStation and your Xbox controllers, you can buy skins for that to dress them up. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff on there. Great little site.
What's it called again?
Decalgirl.com.
Did you just stumble across that while you were looking for something else?
Actually, it was on one of the drone forums that I'm on. I joined, and there was people posting pictures and things like that of skins they'd put on their drones. You can buy them through Amazon, even eBay, I believe, have a lot of their skins available, but you can get, obviously on eBay, you can get different brands of skins and things like that. But yeah, I stumbled across it through a drone forum, and went and had a bit of a look and saw that they do skins for all sorts of things. You look like you're trying to get onto the site now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, they
How are
make
you, Roy?
skins for yeah. They're making skins for Passport, Curve, mobile devices, Q10, Storm, Style, Torch, Z10. I don't see any new BlackBerry.
Well, that's depressing. Shoot them a strongly worded letter there, Wayno. Say, I'm a customer, and I demand you skin what I want skinned.
Yes, you can even design your own skin too. They've got an editing tool that you can go into and design your own skin, and they'll print that off for you as well.
You can create your own skins.
I'm surprised Wayno just didn't get his face on it. Get the picture behind your head, Wayno. Get your wedding picture up there. Put that on your drone.
You want that? What, you want me to plaster that on my drone?
Then the missus will be happy about it, provided that's the missus.
Yeah, well, I hope it is. If it's not, I'm in trouble, aren't I?
So last week, we kind of had a bit of a rampaging blogcast because Roy and myself had spoken about a topic that we wanted to talk about, and Roy didn't show up for it. So since then, I think, Roy, did you watch the blogcast last week or listen to it? One of the two?
Not all of it. Only the beginning. I had a busy week.
What a jerk, man. Here, get off the blogcast, go watch last week's, and then come back with your comments. We'll wait for you. We'll just sit here looking at each other. Well, did you have anything you wanted to add that you feel like we missed out on, or no?
Because I didn't watch all of it. I don't know what you said. You want to summarize it for me?
Well, the conversation is all about the I'm trying to think of how Erica put it, because she was much more political about it, and it made more sense. The conversation is, if you want to be on BB10, be on BB10. If you want to be on BlackBerry Android, be on BlackBerry Android. But there's no reason to make up stuff about one or the other to, I guess, warrant that conversation, or to just downplay the other guy. And what we're getting a lot of is people saying that BlackBerry Android is not secure, which is just not true, right? And we kind of went into our arguments for and against that, and Dave did this a bunch of times, saying wide. I was hoping you had something to say, because that was really the only topic I had for tonight, because you missed out on last week.
Yeah, if you're a BlackBerry, I think that BlackBerry Android today is more secure than a BlackBerry 10 device. Every BlackBerry 10 device, and it depends on what aspect of security you're looking for to be secure. You don't want to be hacked. You don't want malwares. You don't want tons of apps that can phish your device. You don't want a backdoor. It depends on what aspect you are looking when you get your BlackBerry 10 or your BlackBerry Android. There are aspects that the BlackBerry Android is still in much more danger when it comes to security, because this is Android platform, and everyone trying to hack it, to put malware in your device. We just heard that, I think you talked about it on the blog, that Google deleted 700,000 apps.
I think it was 700,000.
Yeah. I don't think that it could happen in BlackBerry 10. So if you're downloading something from your BlackBerry world, it will not happen. Nobody will insert an app with malwares or something like this. In that way, you're secure on BlackBerry 10. But a lot of people are confusing between privacy and secure.
Right.
People using, Facebook or Twitter or WhatsApp alternatives or every other app, that they are not that privacy keepers. Let's say it like that. And the BlackBerry 10 users are against BlackBerry Android. They're doing it just because they want the BlackBerry 10.
Right.
And because of that, I will start a new podcast.
Good move there, buddy.
Good move. I will start a new podcast about security and privacy. I want to simplify the terms, the events that happen in this world when it comes to security. I will talk BlackBerry 10. I will talk Android, iOS, Windows Phone, if it exists. But I will talk everything, and there are not so many BlackBerry 10 users left, but they are very loud and
proud.
Loud
and proud.
They were what?
Loud and proud.
Yeah, but too proud to say that BlackBerry Android is secure device, secure software. Sorry.
Yeah, and we kind of touched on it last week, and you said it again, that Android is the largest target right now. It just is. But just because there's all of this malware floating around in Androidia doesn't mean that it's malware that is affecting BlackBerry 10. I've yet to see anything that's been confirmed that it could do anything to BlackBerry. To BlackBerry Android. I've yet to see anything get exposed in BlackBerry Android. And going back to what you were saying about the Google Play Store, I've seen that twisted so many ways amongst the blogs out there. I mean, Google's come out and said, look, we took down 700,000 apps. These are what the majority of the problem was, which it shocked me that the smallest portion of that was actual malware. The largest portion was apps that are pretending to be something else. And we saw a lot of that in BlackBerry 10. Remember how many guide to Instagram apps there were, and guide to this and guide to that people were hoping, and they were paid apps that people were hoping would download thinking that they were getting an Instagram app or something of that nature. That was a huge problem in the BlackBerry 10 BB world way back when. And that's the biggest problem that they have in the Google Play Store right now, are apps pretending to be something else. What shocked me in those numbers was that over 99% of the apps that they removed were removed before anyone had the opportunity to download that app. So it's like, that's shocking that they've gotten that good at it, number one, at identifying it and pulling it before it could actually expose any users to it. And the people that are saying, oh, this is horrible, this is horrible. Well, again, we know that Android is the largest target. And when was the last time Apple told us how many apps they're removing? I mean, that's really, because you look at the app stores today, and for most of the world, you've got the Google Play Store and you got the Apple App Store. Google is coming forward and telling us what they're doing. Apple's not telling us any of that. They would just prefer us think that there's no such thing as malware on Apple, and that's just not the case. And then you think about, if Google pulled this many apps off of their app store, and we know about all these third-party Android app stores, really makes you cautious about using those, because they don't have those tools that Google has to pull this, and I shouldn't have said malware, but unwanted apps off of their app store.
I think that iOS, that Apple removed only 2 apps lately.
Yeah, the Telegram and Telegram X. Yeah, I still want to know about that too, because we don't know why it was pulled down. And
nobody knows.
Yeah, I mean, they said, what was the reason they gave? It was I'm forgetting the terminology they put it, but
inappropriate content.
There you go, inappropriate content.
That's right. Yeah,
and they said that, I've seen it said, because neither Apple nor Telegram said that, in order to have something on there, there has to be some method of screening out that inappropriate content. And apparently they're saying that Facebook does that and Twitter does that. Doubtful, number one. And then it was really within hours they got the apps back up. So how did Telegram fix their apps that quickly to comply with this rule? Number one, did they? And then I don't know. I don't know any iPhone users on Telegram. I want to know if they got an app update when the Telegram app came back. Did they get an update, or is it still the same app that it was before? Because if it's the same app that it was before, did they just, cut some sort of financial deal with Apple to get the app back on?
Okay, no.
Okay.
You can see the link.
Was Roy looking stuff up?
No, it's looking like Telegram, at least on iTunes. In their web page, it's on.
Yeah, it's back. It was back really the same day. But I kind of have a feeling they didn't do anything to the app to get it back on. I think there is something behind the scenes that wasn't really something that had to do with what the app was doing personally.
Could be. We had a change of terms of service terms and policy over BBM this week.
Yes, we did. Thank you. That's a big topic, buddy. That's a big topic.
Now talk.
That was a topic that a lot of people, I'm hesitant to say it because our community, we tend to jump on things really quick, right? And a lot of people jumped on that, couldn't believe this was happening. Now, I mean, really, was there anything new there?
No.
There's nothing new there.
Only the fact that they were changing databases over, basically.
Now, that's something that we've known was coming. Oh, I mean, maybe not everybody knew.
Yeah. Well, they know now because
we've
the
known it was
notification
coming.
come through in the app.
Yeah. But I mean, there's nothing really shocking there. I mean, MTech is now in charge of that. And that was kind of the reason why all those people got locked out a month or so ago, is because they were changing the databases. They moved the databases, and some people got moved that shouldn't have been moved, and then they got locked out of BBM. That was what happened. Now they're passing the databases over to MTech's control. And even on that post, I had somebody, and I think that somebody's in our live chat right now, say that they're deleting BBM now and it's not secure anymore. Now, okay, here's my question. Because we all get excited when BlackBerry starts working with a new customer, right? Sorry, when a customer decides we're going to start using BlackBerry security, we get all excited. We're like, yay, this company is now secure, and this is a company that we're going to go support because they're using BlackBerry. Now here we have MTech, who's been working with BlackBerry for the last 16 months, or however long it's been, and
1 year and a half.
Okay, so 18 months. And obviously, BlackBerry is not going to hand over anything to anybody that's not secure. I mean, they made it perfectly clear that they still own BBM. We know that they're still running through the same backbone as far as the communications. It's really just the customer profile that's being transferred over, and then all of the cloud-based services, all the stuff in the Explorer tab is that's all MTech, right? So I mean, why do we get so excited about, oh, now we're going to go use this, we're going to buy Ford because Ford's using QNX, but then we say, oh, we're going to stop using BBM because somebody that's partnered with BlackBerry for the last year and a half is now suddenly going to have our files. Any idea, Wayno? Because I know that you got kind of shocked when that happened.
Oh, not so much shocked. I think I might have been one of the first ones to get the notification. So I kind of posted that in the group, and we sort of snowballed from there, talking about all the different privacy policy and terms of service and all that sort of thing. So, I did start reading through a lot of it, and I have a very short attention span, so I didn't get all the way through. But yeah, I didn't really see anything there that kind of jumped out or screamed, warning, don't do it type of thing. But they've basically given you the option of, if you don't want to agree to those terms of service and privacy policy, to close your account and stop using the app.
Yeah. And I think they really said that because they knew the reactions some people would have. I mean, BlackBerry can't fart without getting that kind of reaction from
No.
us.
But really, you're signing up for those terms of service and privacy policies with Instagram, Facebook, any social media site or platform that you're signing up for are all going to have those terms of service and privacy policies. And I think previously that would have come under BlackBerry's control. Now you're basically agreeing to MTech's side of it because they're basically running the app now.
I would have loved to have had the previous terms of service and previous privacy policy, because I have a feeling all that really changed was MTech's name was inserted.
Yeah. And if you look on the alternatives, you prefer your data will be on WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or Telegram or any other. So if you have the same terms for every platform, I prefer my data will be on BlackBerry partner side.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, if BlackBerry's going to partner with somebody, you know it's BlackBerry secure. We can say that automatically. I think it's funny too, just because you mentioned Facebook and whatnot. Going back to last week, because I didn't even say this in the group yet, but going back to last week, we were speaking about people that are saying, "Oh, this isn't secure. BlackBerry Android's not secure. I'm not going to use it." Blah blah blah. And Roy, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Is the big voice of that. Started posting our posts to Facebook again this week. Our auto poster broke, and we're trying to get it fixed. I don't know what's wrong with it, to be honest, and I didn't realize it was broke because I'm not on Facebook. So it actually hasn't been posting since, I think the last post was a Christmas post on Facebook. Oops. So I on my spare phone, I got the, Facebook Pages Manager. So it's not really the Facebook app, but I'm still uncomfortable having it on my phone, and it's just there until we fix the auto poster. But I've started posting it from that phone. That person that is so anti BlackBerry Android is commenting on our post on Facebook. How can you be on Facebook and be concerned about privacy on BlackBerry Android?
Yep.
That just makes no sense. Facebook is like the biggest open back door you can have to your privacy. It's not even a back door, it's a front door. You know, it's
the old porch.
Yeah, it's just open up wide. Take everything I got, and don't just take everything I got, but take everything I got and sell it to the highest bidder. That's Facebook.
They don't know the difference between privacy and security and what it even means. They just use, I want to be secure.
Well, I mean, like we said it last week, privacy is your own, privacy is your choice. Yeah, and what you decide to do with your information is on you. You know, I mean, BlackBerry on Android using tools to watch what's happening with our privacy so we can stop something if we want. And I think anybody that's had a BlackBerry Android phone and installed a Facebook app on it should automatically realize that is the worst possible thing you can do for your own privacy. But where was I going? I am so lost. Wayno just turned off his camera, and now I'm wondering what he's doing.
I've just had visitors turn up. 2 seconds.
Oh, okay.
I may be back, I may not.
Well, you just because I know Wayno, and I'm afraid of what he's doing if the camera gets turned off. But yeah, I mean, security is all about. you know, something happening in the background, something happening that we don't know about, somebody hacking into our device, you know, that's security. Whereas privacy is, do I want to share this? Do I not want to share this? And yes, Facebook and what you're allowing Facebook to do is all about privacy. That's what it is. It's not necessarily someone hacking your stuff. But to me, it's kind of the same sort of thing, because you don't know what's happening with your information with Facebook. You have no idea what's happening with it. So, I mean, how is that really that much different than a security issue when you have no clue what's happening with your information?
We have on the chat Sean Williams, the guy that will delete his account, BBM account, and he said that in the chat with you that he don't trust MTech not to get hacked, and I think that no BBM user will be hacked.
I mean, we can't say something is unhackable forever. You know, I mean, even nobody would ever make that promise, ever.
But
I am I feel much better about anything that has to do with BlackBerry, BBM, QNX, BlackBerry Android, BlackBerry 10 than I would with WhatsApp or Telegram or Instagram or any of those services. Definitely Facebook.
People forget that the base of BBM software is BlackBerry. MTech can't change it. They can't.
Right.
So BlackBerry built BBM as a secure platform, at least for a consumer and enterprise. So it's not like MTech can change it from now on. It open wide like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger.
Absolutely. Chevy in our chat said it's not like the information that people have in Facebook is so important that it's just stupid photos and nobody cares. But it's been proven time and time again that Facebook, it's why Facebook uses up so much of your resources. Facebook tracks you. They track your location all the time.
People think
ahead.
that there are pictures and status and things. I'm using Facebook, okay? I need it for some users. And they said, oh, I have nothing important, but they upload pictures on parties with the wife, the kids, on trips. And that's exactly what Facebook wants. They want to know what you think, even if you think it's not important. They want to know what you are doing, where you're hanging, who you're married to. You think that if it's not your security social number or credit card number, it's not important. But that's actually what's really important, your day-to-day picture and status.
Well, there was that one guy that he was an intern with Facebook, I think, an intern. And he did a Chrome extension where it would track people, and it would track people through Facebook, and it didn't even have to be one of your Facebook friends. All it had to be was somebody that you had some form of contact with through Facebook at some point in time. So if you were in like the same group chat with them, or if you commented on one of the posts that they commented on, that gave enough contact information to where this Chrome extension would track you. And he did it to a point to where he could tell where people's beds were in their home from tracking them throughout the day and night. It was ridiculous how scary that tracking is. There's plenty of scams going along right now. This happened locally here, where somebody got a phone call, and they got a phone call. It was out of Mexico, and they told them that they had his girlfriend captured and were holding her ransom. And if they didn't get money to them, wired to them, then they were going to kill his girlfriend. They had somebody screaming in the background. They wouldn't let him get off the phone because, you know, they were hurting her in the background. This person ended up getting arrested for robbing a bank because he went into the bank to get money to wire to them. They had all of her information. They had her name, her address. They told him exactly what she looked like. And I mean, it was ridiculous the amount of information that they had given this guy. And he thought that his girlfriend was kidnapped and was about to be murdered, and he had to get money sent to them. This is a really common scam. And they get all of this information off of Facebook. That's where they get it. Happens every day.
Oh, and Chevy said that they will not buy a Ford, and I agree. I will not. I had one.
Well, somebody with the name Chevy, they're not going to buy a Ford.
But I'm with you, Chevy.
Well, and back to what Chevy's saying, if that kind of stuff is important to you, why are you uploading it to Facebook? I don't. I'll admit I have a Facebook account out there. It hasn't been updated in years. The only reason I have a Facebook account is because I need it for the UTB Facebook page. And I think the last post I had on Facebook was, you can find me on BBM. So I'm not posting anything there, and I don't have the app on my phone. I refuse to do that. But to me, it's not about what I'm posting. It's about what Facebook is tracking in the background. That's what bothers me. Andy's talking about your selfies, Roy?
Yeah, I have Instagram selfies. I have a lift.
Do you have?
I have an elevator in my building now, so I picture myself every day.
Do you really?
In front of the mirror. Yeah.
This is me on Tuesday. This is me on Wednesday. That's awesome. You need to do like a stop motion of how you've changed over the year.
I want to say that I'm using Instagram. I have a Facebook. I use it for doing some stuff and manage my Barry.io page. And I use Twitter, and I use all the social media because I know how it's important to bring readers and people to my blog and UTB from those platforms. And in the last 2 weeks, I'm brought alive, I think, UTB Instagram page and Twitter. Yeah, you did. I made some polls and some comments, and if you have ideas to what UTB can do on social media, bring it on. Because I made some Instagram stories and stuff, and we got new followers that we didn't have before on Instagram and Twitter.
See, I tried to get into Instagram just this last week. I said I was going to do it again, and who do I follow? And people sent me people to follow that I think I was already following. But I just can't do it, man. You look at my Instagram, there's a picture of my dog. And I mean, really, I spend the majority, or have been anyway, spending the majority of my time at work where I can't take pictures and I can't share pictures from work. And then I spend the rest of the time at home where I don't want to see pictures of here, so I can't imagine anybody else would. I mean, I guess I could just load up my Instagram page with pictures of my dog, because that is really what gets the majority of pictures. Well, people like cats, right? People like cat videos. Here, I'm going to make our subscription base fly high. Here we go. Now we got a cat video on UTB. Everybody join. This cat.
Make a selfie.
This cat is like 16 years old, and she's still here.
You can post a selfie with Yoda and hashtag I love Yoda.
There you go.
Or put Jason. It's Jason, right?
Yeah, it's Jason.
BlackBerry on his hand and said, even Jason wants to be secure. Feeling secure with Jason.
Oh, hey, Wayno got a chance to do a little show and tell. Can I do that too? Because, I mean, we really don't have many topics tonight, or any topics tonight.
Go for it.
So I've been making videos for UTB, right? Just a few short ones. I'm not like some massive YouTuber out there. But I've been through a lot of cameras, like a crazy amount of cameras, because there's always a problem. It's either a problem with the sound or it's a problem I look fuzzy. My last getup that I've been using, it's kind of frustrating me because I actually got a nice camera and I got a recorder and I painted a wall and I got the whole light kit surrounding me. I mean, it's like a full-on local news station in my room now. I've got the whole setup. And I'm still looking fuzzy. And I don't mean fuzzy like I didn't shave today. I mean like it's just not a good image. So Roy posts in group, a week or two ago, and a video of your wife and baby. And I could not believe how freaking clear this video was. And even within BBM, how clear this was. And I mean, I have the Key One. You have the Key One. I've used the Key One. I've taken lots of pictures with the Key One, but I've really never used the video camera. So I played with it. I played with it on my whole video situation. And the Key One is a better video camera than my video cameras. Like, it's ridiculous. So I went out and I got myself a setup to use my Key One. I'm going to back up here as my video camera now. So this is an arm that connects to a tripod, and this I got off of Amazon. It had the little light with it. You could get it with the light or without the light. It was just a few bucks more to get it with the light, so I got the light. And I'm not really sure I'm going to use the light, but it's there. And you can have it off too if you want. And then I got the little arm separate, which is just a cold shoe adapter, and it attaches to it. And I've got my little Zoom audio recorder on there. So now with this thing, I could go anywhere and use this to get, like, I'm thinking, is there some sort of man on the street videos I could do? Because I kind of feel like I want to now with this getup, because people will be looking at it going, what the heck is that? You know? But I did some test footage with this using the selfie cam so I could watch myself, and so much better than any of the cameras that I've had. It amazes me what this Key One can do. So I think tomorrow I'm going to do a new little UTB video, and this is the setup I'm going to be doing it with, and see if that looks better than the other videos I've been doing.
Cool.
I don't know what Sean's referring to, but hey, thanks there, Sean.
So we have anything more to say? Any more topics?
I really don't. This may just be the shortest one ever. We need Dave here going, it's wide. It's wide.
So before we end,
so anybody in the comments have anything to say? Well, let's go again. Let's say be sure to subscribe to UTB Network's our YouTube channel, because apparently you need subscribers now. You need a subscriber number. And I was kind of shocked. We're up to like 300 some, I think, right now, which shocked me that we had that many, to be honest. So if you're not subscribing and you're seeing this right now, subscribe to us. And if you're seeing this right now and you're not subscribed to us, I'm kind of shocked. Yeah, yes, cool. Neil. Neil's asking if I can share the links to the gear. I definitely will. I'm going to do just a short video tomorrow, I think, and try and get that up on the site. And then once I've done an actual video with it and all the editing and seeing about it, then I will come back, I think, and do a separate video just about the gear and show what all it is. Of course, doing a video about the gear, I won't be able to use the gear. I didn't think about that. I'll have to go back to being fuzzy.
Another gear, another set.
I have to buy more gear. Got to buy more gear so I can video the gear. Neil, it is a great setup. It really is. So I'll put the links and everything up. I'll try and do that all within the next couple of days. 336 subscribers, Andy says. That's awesome. I don't think we were anywhere near that last week.
We need what, 700 more?
Yeah, I think like 700 more just to be able to monetize, which, like I said, it's not like we're making any money off of it, but it's kind of insulting to have that taken away from you, right? Do you want to tell people to subscribe to Barry IL while we're at it, Roy? Although I know most people won't understand the language.
I will say it, but I will post on UTB all the links to UTB social media that you can follow us and comment. And don't forget to listen to my new podcast. It depends on Brad when it will be uploaded, because
that's not what it's called.
Yesterday.
It's not titled It Depends on Brad.
It's the name. If you have a better name, send it to me, because I need a better name. And I will let you know that the first topic is HTTP versus HTTPS. What's the difference between those two? Because that's the basic. And be sure to listen. Yay.
Neil, Wayno went potty. It's taking him a while. So yeah, well, you said you want that up on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So we need to come up with some cover art and figure out the RSS feed and all that fun stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why you're the editor-in-chief. It's your job.
Hey, now. Neil, that's a good question. Dave just got the official BlackBerry, was it security flip case for the Motion? So I think he's planning on doing a review on that. I haven't got anything on my Motion. I've been using it naked since I got it, and honestly, I don't think I'm going to put a case on here. I mean, a lot of my phones going back, or pretty much all my phones, have always been keyboard phones, and I just feel more secure. I feel safer with a case on my phone, and that maybe that's just something in my head. I've always had a case on my phone. With this Motion, I don't know if it's the dust protection, the water protection. Do you have a case, Roy?
Yeah, Incipio.
You have the
case
Incipio?
For the key one.
Oh, for the key one, yeah.
Yep.
I've got
nice.
I've actually got the official BlackBerry case for the key one here. This is the dual layer here, and then I had I don't know, but I took them out to put it in my video gear. But yeah, I don't have anything on the Motion, and I don't think I'm going to. It feels safe. I think just because it's a slab, I don't feel the need to have a case on it. Okay, I think we're good. This has been a fast video. A quick one.
Yeah.
Roy?
Yeah.
We'll try and get some more involvement both on the site and on the blogcast next week. There's a question. Chevy wants us to check something out on Instagram, but he left out the dot. See if that pulls it up. Sorry, this page not available. Well, I'd love to check it out, Chevy, but apparently I can't. Are you trying, Roy?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, then. Well, we will see you all next week, maybe?
Could be.
Could be. Hopefully.
Could be. We want.
This has been UTB. Huh? Yeah.
We want to see you next week.
Hopefully, let's hope there's more BlackBerry news to come this week, and we have topics and more to talk about. This is really just a chance for us to sit here and catch up with Wayno, and you see what happened there. Thanks, Wayno. Literally what happened. We said, hey, Wayno's available. Let's go ahead and do it. Because we didn't really have anything to talk about, and Wayno left us. Brother Neil says, wait. If Erica was here, she'd yell at you, Neil. Oh, Eagles or Patriots? Any opinion, Roy? Do you care? I honestly don't care. I'll say Patriots.
I will say Patriots.
Yeah, I really don't care, though, to be honest.
I'm actually a Green Bay Packers fan, but I will say Patriots this time.
I have very little time and can honestly say I have not watched a single football game this year, and I don't think I watched a single football game last year. And I may be going to a Super Bowl party on Sunday. I don't know. But if I do, that will be the first football game I've watched this year. But hey, if I go, I'm really only going for the commercials. I'm going to say that.
There is a Gal Gadot, I think, with a commercial on the Super Bowl.
I like her. I like her a lot.
Yeah, everybody like her.
She is a Wonder Woman.
I think it's time to say goodbye.
Okay. Good night, folks. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.